Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to explain my topic: the use of instrumentation amplifier and V1 converter in a process control, simulation, and implementation. Before showing my topic, let me introduce myself. My name is Arya Dinata Milton from Instrumentation Engineering. Table of content. Point 1, introduction. Point 2, discussion. Point 3, the characteristic of the process control. And point 4, conclusion. Point 1, introduction. Test of topic. The use of electronic to control industrial manufacturing process is key to the economic success of any company indebted to any country. Properly applied electronic control will improve the precision, accuracy, speed, and economy of manufacturing production. This, in turn, lower the cost of the product while providing higher quality. Definition: industrial electronics cover various problems that must be solved in industrial practice. Electronic system control process from the control of relatively simple device like electric motor cell, more complicated device such as robot, up to the control of entry fabrication process. Industrial control systems are often classified into two major groups: servo machine control and process control. Next. Background. In connection with the above problem, the purpose of this research is in the designing, simulation, and implementing a signal condition electronic circuit and a signal transmission electronic circuit for the purpose of conditioning or amplifying the voltage signal coming out from the differential pressure sensor, converting the voltage signal into a current form for transmission. The signal conditioning circuit and the signal transmission circuit present the use of the instrumentation amplifier integrated circuit for the voltage signal amplification and the voltage to current converter circuit for the voltage signal conversion. Both of the circuit involves the utilization of operational amplifier. Point 2. The characteristic of the process control. Process control system might be subdivided into two categories: batch and continuous process. Batch processing involves the time sequencing of operation performed on the material weighing process, heating to a given temperature for a given time, adding a prescribed amount of the second ingredient, and stirring for a given time are examples of operations performed in a batch process. At the end of the sequence time of step, the sequence begin again with new materials. Simply put, following a recipe to make a cake involves a series of batch processing steps. Point 3, discussion. Number 1, fluid flow rate measurement. Differential process flow method. When a fluid passes through a restriction in a pipe, pressure difference is great. The highest magnitude of differential pressures is between the pressures before the restriction and the pressure downstream after the extraction. The shape and configuration of the extraction affect the magnitude of the differential process and how much of the differential is recoverable. A regenerative piping for flow measurement is called primary flow element. Differential process flow equation. The flow equation for fluid flow in pipes connect the flow rate to the area of flow or orifice diameter and the square root of the pressure drop or head. The equation is customized to adjust for the different types of measurement unit for each type of flow or including steam flow. Number 2, pressure measurement. About piezoresistor. An instrumentation amplifier is a special purpose integrated circuit that utilizes several operational amplifiers or op-amps. It is far superior to a single op-amp circuit in applications requiring us to recover a very small difference in potential between two lines when there is a large unwanted voltage common to both lines. About differential process measurement, there are 3 types of pressure measurement available: absolute pressure, differential pressure, and gauge pressure. In the research, we applied the differential pressure measurement type. This means we measurement difference between two pressure which are applied to both the high pressure connection and the low pressure connection of feed. I could be tied to P1 port and P2 port of the piezoresistive sensor. Number 3, signal condition and signal transmission about piezoresistive. Signal condition. As stated above, the piezoresistive pressure sensor was able to convert the parameter of interest in the manufacturing process, in this case a differential process, into an electrical voltage signal. Unfortunately, this voltage signal may be much too small, go down instead of up, have an undersized DC offset, or be unlinear. So we need a device to amplify this small signal, and instrumentation amplifier does this task. Signal transmission. Signal voltage transmission creates many problems. The series resistance that operates between the output of the signal conditioning and the load produces voltage drop. Even very small of this voltage loss across the series resistance could significantly change the percentage error of the measurement. Point 4. Simulation result. Signal condition. What's in it? The simulation of the signal conditioning circuit and the signal transmission circuit is conditioned by using National Instrument Multisim TM 14.0. Multisim is the tools that help us in the circuit design flow. Signal transmission, the circuit also contains a BJT NPN transistor with model manufacturer or ID ZTEC Q2N2222A. The op-amp must be able to generate the current required. For example, in here, the device must be able to generate the current in the range 4 to 20 milliampere. This is above the capabilities of mass general purpose op-amps. Therefore, we add current boost transistor. The transistor Q2 and 2222A is the boost transistor. Number 5, implementation results. The step for the implementation result can be explained as follows. First, we tested the silicon piezoresistive pressure sensor on its own. Here, we did not use a primary follow element for creating the differential pressure. Instead, we produce the differential pressure by simply blowing some air on the positive pressure point P1 of the pressure sensor. We use an electrical pump compressor DC 12 volt 150 PSI for creating the pressure. Last, point 4, conclusion. Several conclusions can be obtained from this research as follows. Number 1, this silicon piezoresistive pressure sensor can be used in differential pressure measurement type to measure pressure between two pressure points. Number 2, an instrumentation amplifier or IA can be used as a signal conditioning circuit. Common mode signals are not amplified by the input state of the IA, while the differential signal is. Number 3, A 5A converter can be used to convert the voltage from the output of the instrumentation amplifier into a current form. Signal transmission in a form of current had been preferred to assure that the load will receive all of the signal or current sent. Number 4, the overall circuit was simulated by using National Instrumentation Multisim TM 14.0. It can be shown in the simulation that the overall circuit functions properly according to the requirement. Last, number 5, while the circuit was implemented, it converted the input pressure applied to the silicon piezoresistive pressure sensor into an output current obtained from the output of 5A converter. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nah, jadi udah panjang ini ya.